What's up, guys? Today is the final review for the Gestalt Titan series of figures. This is going to be a compare, contrast, and then combine video. So first off, we are taking a look at all of the figures in vehicle mode next to each other. As you can see, the Destroy, the Invincible Arm of King figure is just really big compared to all the other guys. And all the other guys are roughly the same size. I mean, there's not much difference in their size. But, yeah, Steam Engine Boy over here is pretty darn big compared to all of them. So, hey, in vehicle mode, they all look pretty good. I think the only one I don't really care for is, well, I say the weakest ones are Babel Arm and Crushing Hunter. I can never remember his name. So Crushing Hunter, I think, just looks weird, and then Babel Arm, he's practically has no function given the way his arm works. But Sharp Claw and Dissolution Master look pretty darn good. And then there's Arm of the King back here, and he's just pretty darn cool on his own. In robot mode, the team looks pretty darn impressive. You've got the same color scheme going throughout all of the figures, which I do appreciate. Overall, I like the look of the group. I think the group looks weird and nifty at the same time. So, yeah, if you just want a cool little somewhat construction-based transforming team, this isn't a bad option. All right, guys, it's time for the combination sequence. Now, what we're going to do is take Sharp Claw, Shovel Boy. Sharp Claw, put him off to the side because he doesn't really do anything. And then we're going to take Dissolution Master and flip out his turret. And that turret will flip out and peg into the back bumper. And that's it for him. That's all he's got to do. Next, for these guys. Now, these guys are a little bit trickier because, well, they just are. So, for this one, for Babel Arm, we're going to turn him around. And then we need to figure out how to just get the cab section folded up, just like that. And what I like to do is take the arm here and fold it up into the body. And this creates not an artificial heel, but a heel. And this is what the black piece I was talking about earlier in the Babel Arm review is for. It's so you can stand him or give him a heel. And believe it or not, these guys don't come with directions. You kind of have to guess. For Crushing Master, or Crushing Hunter, I'm sorry, this one's a little weird. So we kind of have to half transform him. And then we're going to take him like this, and then we have to fold all of his bits up, if that makes any sense. So you have to get his arms out of the way, extend his legs, fold them up like that. And then these panels are supposed to plug into the legs, which I didn't extend all the way. So we'll fold those legs up, and then the panel here will peg in, and these fold down over the arms like that. And that's it. Oh, and then we fold these little bits down to form heels. And there we go. There are the legs. Now, put those guys off to the side and bring in Invincible Arm. First thing we're going to do is push the feet up and get them collapsed up like that. Turn the figure around and flip out his crotch area, or you can turn him like this, though I can tell you that is not going to work. So, in all actuality, what we're going to do is fold up his arms like we're transforming him back into excavator mode, and then just kind of leave the shovel down between his legs and turn him around like this. So there we go. And now we begin the wonderful process of connecting the legs. And I use that snarkingly because you have to kind of put the legs on in the side and then turn them, and you always end up breaking the transformations. So it's not fun to combine these legs together because things get in the way. You just got to get everything lined up so that he doesn't fall over, and believe me, he very well could. For the upper torso, we're going to take those smokestacks that I mentioned earlier and flip them out, and they become, well, connector ports. And then we just peg the port part here into this hole here. And that's all we do for Sharp Claw. And then we do the same. Oop, I got him on the wrong side, I think. Doesn't really matter. Like so, and there we go. And then the last thing that we do is, here's the robot head. You can use that. Or the official head is a badly modeled screw hole. And here we have Gestalt Titan all combined up. And I gotta say, he's super stupid looking, and I love him. He is absolutely the dumbest looking combiner I have ever seen, but he is so charming. I would use my modeling or my rotating table, but it doesn't like the weight of this guy. Posability, forget it. I mean, just forget it. But if I had this thing when I was a kid, I would be going nuts. I mean, he's big, he's heavy, he's just gnarly in all the right ways. He's very much a Super Sentai combination that I can really get behind. My biggest problem, other than the fact that he really doesn't have any hands, is the lack of an eyeball. My guess is the company that made this set was trying to save some money, and there was supposed to be a piece of plastic that went there, but no dice. And he definitely has a bulkhead-ish look to him, specifically animated bulkhead. So I can kind of get behind that. The one thing, though, I think I'm going to do is just take some modeler's putty and stuff that in there, and then just paint it. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. For a size comparison, we have MP10 Prime, FOC Deluxe Class Thundercracker, and Hercules from TFC Toys. And I am going to get you a review done one of these days. So I think this set is a lot of fun. The quality is not quite there for me to give it 2 thumbs up, but I definitely give it a single thumb up. So if you can get a hold of this guy, he's pretty cool. Got to deal with some no real hand syndrome overall, but hey, you know what? There are worse things to deal with. I am Spade of the Baltmatrix, and I will catch you guys next time.